You know, on social media, there's a clip that has gone viral of a woman screaming in agony, when she saw that the price of ugali, unga ya mahindi, 2 kgs of maize flour, had crossed the Kenya shillings 200 mark. In my view, that illustrates very much the reaction from a vast majority of Kenyans as the price of unga goes haywire and climbs to levels it has never, ever reached in history. This is significant, and this is also scary. I say scary because shortage of unga, or unga which is too expensive to buy, is a threat to the security of the state. Oh yes, it's important. You know, in our neighboring countries, they have variety. In Uganda, they have matoke. They have many other foods, apart from ugali, their version of ugali, which most Kenyans don't like. But that's them. Because the Ugandan version is grossly undercooked. You know what I mean? If we look on the other side, to Tanzania, they also eat ugali, but they have many, many other foods. If there was a shortage of maize flour in Tanzania or Uganda, it would not have such a major impact as in Kenya. In Kenya, folks, this is ugali country, period. Without ugali, Kenya cannot move. That is the truth. If Ugali was a presidential candidate, it would win before the election has started. Because in every far corner of Kenya, people eat ugali. In every home in our beautiful country, every single home, you will see people cooking and enjoying ugali. Ugali is the Kenyan staple. And now, not only has the price reached record highs, finding that unga is also a problem. And that is why I'm saying it is a threat to the security of the state. Now, interestingly, we have been here before. Older Kenyans will remember the 80s, when there was a very serious maize shortage. And the country was forced to import, or they donated, maize from the USA. Now in the USA, they grow a variety of maize that is yellow, mainly fed to animals like horses. Americans prefer to eat sweet corn. That's the corn which is mbichi, not yet properly ready, still very soft. So they had a version of maize, which they call corn in the US, is given to animals. So that is what was imported. And for almost a year, Kenyans ate yellow maize. Some people really hated the yellow ugali. I guess when you get used to something, you get a problem. But others, including yours truly, loved yellow maize ugali. Anyway, at that time, the shortage of maize, and therefore the shortage of ugali, was a very serious crisis for the then President Daniel Toroitich arap Moi. And he took it very seriously. He made several overseas trips to negotiate for maize. And he got donations here and there. Other places the government purchased. And we managed to ride out that crisis. Now here in the year 2022, 40-something days to the general elections, we now have a serious problem. Hakuna ugali. You can see this is very dangerous. Because we have the emotions that come with politics. We have the gatherings that come with politics. And meanwhile, ugali ni shida. Not a good situation for the country. But there's something much worse, yeah, that is coming. And we can clearly see the sign. The Kenyan economy is in a bad place. Pesa hapa Kenya ni shida kubwa sana. Kenyans are suffering serious financial challenges. Of course, some politicians have tried to quickly take advantage of this, yeah, like Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. He has been quick to criticize the government, yeah, which by the way is a part of, because he's still officially the Deputy President of the country. And in any case, the government policies that got us here into this crisis, he was part and parcel of making those policies. In fact, he was very influential, yeah, in this government. And therefore it doesn't make sense when he blames the same government he's in. The same government who has crafted policies in the past, yeah, in the first 4 years or so. Anyway, my point is, although politicians want to take advantage of the situation and use it for political gain, actually, this crisis is much more serious than most people seem to realize. And the truth is, criticizing the government, trying to get a person to blame, will not help us. Because when you're drowning, you don't start debating on who really convinced you to come to the water. No. Or who pushed you in. No, that's irrelevant. You save yourself first, or you're saved from drowning. And then those other issues can come later. Therefore, this is not the time to blame anybody. This is the time to take action quickly. And I'm here to make a few recommendations. Because going forward, I'm afraid, survival is not going to be easy. Now, towards the end of 2019, I made a set of videos, very many of them, predicting that there would be very serious financial hardships in Kenya coming. And I also gave a lot of recommendations and ideas of how people can prepare early so as to survive the coming hardships. I'm sure regulars on this channel remember that. I have made a playlist of some of those videos. You'll find them in the description area below. Yeah, they'll give you a lot of ideas to survive. Yeah, because from here, going forward, survival will be key. But I can give you a few ideas right here. Growing your own food. Even if you've never been interested in farming, it's not so difficult. And in any case, your options are rapidly narrowing. Yeah? So you have to try at the very least. Now I've planted vegetables very successfully in sacks. Yeah, vertical sack farming. You can use whatever small space you have in your apartment, or in your house, where your house is, or behind the houses, in the plot where you stay. Yeah? You just need a small space to grow a lot of vegetables for you and your family. Keeping chickens is not very hard, yeah, and you notice all these suggestions are about relying on your own food source, yeah, so that if there's a food shortage, at least you have some food to survive on. The long and short of what I'm saying is that now is the time to start thinking outside the box. Yeah, it is that serious. Now, of course, you can get all the other ideas that I floated in the set of videos I did. Yeah, the playlist is in the description area below. Yeah, take this as a matter of urgency, because I don't think things will get better. Yeah, they'll get worse before they get better. Until next time, this is Kshs. Kumekucha.